Good morning, students. In our previous lecture of English, we have gone through a chapter, unit number 1, elephants. We had finished the chapter, and today we will do the comprehension questions of first unit, elephants. The first unit was revenge. The topic name was elephants, and the first fiction story was revenge. So here are the questions of that story on page number 7. There are two types of questions. The first one is reading for understanding and reading for detail. We will not go through all the questions, but few of them. So the first question in reading for understanding is, I will only discuss the answers with you and you will write them yourself. I will read the question, I will explain that to you, and I will also mention the paragraph in which you can find the answer for those questions. Rest, the written work, you will do it yourself. Reading for understanding. First question is, what had the elephant handlers done after the young man had been buried? Dear students, here the reference for the answer is also given. Paragraph 1, it is written over here, which means that you can find the answer for this question number 1 in paragraph 1. So how you will do it, I will tell you. What had the elephant handlers done after the young man had been buried? कि elephant handlers ने क्या किया था जब young man जो है उसको दफनाने के बाद, उसके मर जाने के बाद क्या किया था? So students, if you remember the story, आपको जुबानी भी इस question का आंसर आता होगा, which is on page number 3, paragraph number 1. In this paragraph, you can find the answer for that question. If you remember the story, what the elephant handlers had done, they began to flee to their camps, taking their elephants with them. They started fleeing the camp and they took their elephants with them because they were scared, they were upset. Here it is written over here. They began to flee the camp, taking their elephants with them. So this is how, students, you will find the answer for the questions. Now again on page number 7, question number 2. That how had Shiftoke, the dead man's elephant, had been behaving? How did Shiftoke, the dead man's elephant, been behaving? So here it is written over here that we can find the answer for this question in paragraph 2. Students, this is paragraph 2 and you can find the answer for question number 2 in paragraph 2. The elephant Shiftoke, after the death of her rider, she was very restless, nervous, and frequently flapping her ears and clawing the air with the tip of her trunk. It is written over here, frequently. She was restless, nervous, frequently flapping her ears and clawing the air with the tip of her trunk. So it is explained in paragraph 2 very well. Now again on page 7, question number 3. What had the Itasign Oak done to ensure that Shiftoke did not break free? Itasign Oak ने क्या ऐसा किया था to make sure कि Shiftoke जो है वो वहाँ से free ना हो सके? What he had done? So the answer is in paragraph 3. Here is the paragraph 3. In this paragraph, dear students, you can find the answer that what he had done. He had securely tied the Shiftoke between two immovable and immense tree trunks to make sure that it did not flee. इसलिए बांधा था इतने ज़ोर से ताकि वो भाग ना सके. In this paragraph you can easily find the answer for this question. Question number 4. What were the first signs that a storm was approaching? When they were at night, when they were sleeping, what were the signs जिससे उन्हें पता चला था कि तूफान आने वाला है? The answer is in paragraph 4. In paragraph 4, after reading this paragraph, you can easily find that what were the signs. The evening clouds were overcasting the sky, and there was not a star to be seen. Sentences like these can tell you that how did they know that the storm is approaching. In paragraph 4. Now question number 5. Dear students, we will do these 5 questions in notebooks. So in reading for understanding, we will do these 5 questions which you will do in your notebooks. The 5th question is, why was the HSN Oak so sure that Shift Dog had been freed by a human hand? How he was so sure? The answer is in paragraph 5. The answer is in paragraph 5. It starts from here till here. Students, you will read this paragraph and you can find the answer very easily. That how did they know that the Shift Dog was freed by a human hand? Because he did not hear any sound of the dragging chains. He did not hear any sounds of the dragging chains. That's why he was sure that it was freed by a human. She was freed by a human hand. Students, after going through reading for detail, first, second, third, fourth, and 5th question, we will start reading for detail. The first question: what was the storyteller able and not able to hear at the beginning of the story? Answer, you will find the answer in paragraph 1. The question is कि story टेलर जो है उसे किस चीज़ की आवाज़ सुनाई दे रही थी और वो किस चीज़ की आवाज़ नहीं सुन पा रहा था इन द बिगिनिंग ऑफ द स्टोरी. Paragraph 1. After reading the paragraph, you can find the answer. The storyteller was able to hear sound of frogs, owls, and feathery flapping of great jungle moth at the beginning of the story, but unable to hear a human's voice because there was no one he could hear. In the first paragraph, they had told us that everybody, all the elephant handlers, they had begun to flee the camp. So there was no one, there was no human there, so he could only hear the sound of these insects or animals and not human. Question number 2. What were the towing chains usually used for? So now this is a general question. They're asking that why these towing chains they were used for. So simply they are used for harnessing of logs. जो बड़े बड़े ट्री ट्रंक्स होते हैं, लॉग्स होते हैं, उनको ड्रैग करने के लिए उनको इतनी मोटी मोटी और बड़ी बड़ी चेन्स चाहिए होती हैं. नाउ क्वेश्चन नंबर 3. You can also read the paragraph 3 and you can find the answer over there. जो मैंने बताया है वो ठीक है क्योंकि वो paragraph 3 में यही लिखा हुआ है. ओके स्टूडेंट्स, अब हम करेंगे ये क्वेश्चन नंबर 5. एक हमने क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 किया, इसमें क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 किया, ये हम नहीं करेंगे. एंड देन वी विल डू क्वेश्चन नंबर 5. और इसमें हमने 5th क्वेश्चन किया, 4 किया, 3 किया, 2 किया एंड 1 किया. नाउ क्वेश्चन नंबर 5. Why did Mackie Tacken aim at Shift Dog between her ear and eye? कि Mackie Tacken ने Shift Dog को टारगेट उसके कान और उसकी आंख के दरमियान में क्यों किया? सो डियर स्टूडेंट्स, बहुत सिंपल सा रीज़न है, बिकॉज इट वॉज हर वर्नरेबल spot. वल्नरेबल कहते हैं एक्सपोज्ड स्पॉट, यानी जो बिल्कुल सामने नज़र आने वाली और उसकी बहुत सेंसिटिव जगह थी जहाँ पे उसे इजीली अटैक या हार्म किया जा सकता था, तो वो उसकी ईयर और आई के दरमियान में था। सो दैट्स वाई मैकी टैकिन ने शेफ डॉग को उसी जगह पर निशाना बनाया जहाँ पर वो उसे इजीली टारगेट कर सकता था। सो स्टूडेंट्स, दिस इज़ ऑल अबाउट योर रिटन वर्क. You should do your work very neat, clean and tidy. The first five questions in reading for understanding and only 3 questions in reading for detail. See you in next class.